Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday, May 18th in the MLB. Our three favorite picks are on the way. As always, it's Austin joined by Logan. Let's recap yesterday, a 1-4 day. Let's talk about it. We cashed our strikeout hit rate sheet, which was the only play we gave to the VIPs. It was a half unit. I'll talk about that more at the end of the video. We'll be giving that to everyone today, so you'll be able to check out the pinned comment. More on that at the end. Let's talk about the L's, Logan. Can I have the permission to just crash out for just a second, and then I'll throw it to you? All right, let's go. Let's talk with these L's. We begin out in Boston. Red Sox, first 5 team total over 2.5. We had a 2-run homer. We love that. We had a double with 2 outs. We're not getting that timely hit. Fine. We get to the bottom of the 5th. We get first. What do we have? First and second, 1 out. We just need a timely hit. No, we're not getting the timely hit. It's fine. We'll live with that. Then we move to San Diego for the Padres, first 5 team total over 2.5. They don't do much, but then they get to the bottom of the 5th. We need 2 runs. We get second and third, 1 out. We have Luis Ariz, Manny Machado, Jackson Merrill, 3 of their top 4 hitters coming up. No, we're not getting a timely hit there. Of course we don't. No, we're never getting those timely hits. Fine. Then we move to Zach Gallen to record a win. Yeah, he didn't pitch good. I get it. 6 earned runs. He sucked yesterday, but he leaves the game in a win potential up 5 runs. 5 runs. And what happens? The bullpen comes in, sells the lead. They lose outright. What the hell's that? And then you get to Shohei Ohtani when you know all those ones have lost. Yeah, Ohtani ain't paying. What does he do? 0 for 6 from the plate. I don't even know if he's ever gone 0 for 6 from the plate. He did it just yesterday. He was the only Dodger without a hit. Sure, we needed 2 bases. He couldn't even get 1. And then people are going to come in the comment section and be like, you guys should just make better picks. What the hell do you want from us? We go out there. We try our best. You think Logan and I have fun coming onto these videos and selling bad info, losing our own money? Absolutely not. This is demoralizing. When we put guys and we try to get them in their best spots, we fade a bad pitcher. He pitches like the best pitcher of all time. We fade we try to back a good pitcher. They suddenly know how to pitch. And then if you want to talk, why don't you take the full game picks? Look, I went back and I looked at all the games we'd taken it over in the full game. And if you were to combine their runners in scoring position, how they did, they're batting about 200. You want to know the only team batting worse than that this season? The Baltimore Orioles. So, yeah, we can't cash a timely hit. We take an under. Those timely hits are suddenly coming and out of the wazoo. It is so demoralizing. But you know what? We're turning the season around because we're pissed off. And we're done. We're done with the garbage. It's like we try to take a day off and things just go south. Nothing seems to pay for us. And honestly, if you've been fading, congrats. You can take your family on a trip to Barbados. But man, it's pissing me off. Also, happy birthday to my wife. It is her birthday out there. I hope she's having a wonderful day. Logan, it's your turn.
I hope she's hungry for some cake today. No.
Yeah, I won't even need to buy her a damn cake. God damn it.
No, I mean, look, everything you said is exactly how I feel waking up every day. Do you guys think Austin and I take any enjoyment out of coming here and losing? Absolutely not. I mean, I am so demoralized by what I've seen. I tell myself every day it's going to be different. But yesterday, after watching both of my picks, I was like, well, at least maybe I can split one of these. Because the Red Sox stranded a bunch of guys with scoring position. I'm like, okay, well, the Padres surely aren't going to do that for me too. They do. It's been like that the whole season long. And you guys might say, well, overs aren't paying. Try unders. Every time I take an under, it's just batting practice. So I really don't know what to do. I tried messing in the prop market. Haven't had a whole lot of luck there. But we have to keep sticking to our guns. We know what works. We've had successful seasons. Everything that we're trying this season is just not working. And again, if you've been fading, congrats. That's probably the better monetary move. But I do still take tremendous pride in this. Everything I research, I put my own money behind. I really do have to stress that. We're going to turn it around. We have a very limited card on this Sunday. We're going to go back to the drawing board starting next week once again. Hopefully, Austin, we can turn this around.
Hopefully, we can do just that. We have 3 picks today. 2 1-unit plays, 1 half-unit plays. Let's try to deliver a winning day for my wife. She doesn't watch these videos, and thank goodness she doesn't. She doesn't need to know how much we're losing on the MLB. She doesn't need to know that. But we're delivering a winning day for us. Today, I'm switching up to a standing desk, Logan. I'm willing to do anything. Tomorrow, I'll bring out the rally caps if we need to. Let's try to have a good day, Logan. We'll lead off with your hit parlay of the day. Take it away.
Yeah, my favorite pick today is a hit parlay, and it's 2 guys that I just really see getting hits today. Number 1, Shohei Ohtani. Austin just crashed out on him. Number 2, Paul Goldschmidt, each to record a hit. Parlay them together. You're getting minus 117 on Fanatics. You can also play it on FanDuel, only minus 119 there. Again, check to make sure both are in the lineup before you place on FanDuel. We've talked about that before. And then minus 132 on DraftKings. DraftKings is not as great sometimes for hit parlays, but I still think viable option there. Now let's talk about the first leg of this hit parlay. Austin gave you a 5-minute speech on Shohei Ohtani. We know he did not come through yesterday. It's going to be him just to get one hit today. Yesterday, he went 0 for 6. And again, I think that was one of his worst days of his career at the plate, statistically, of course. Today, he faces Yusei Kikuchi and the Angels. Great bounce back spot for Shohei Ohtani just to get a hit. We don't even need him for bases. I will laugh if he cashes his bases with ease today, but against lefties, Ohtani's been great. I mean, the lefty-lefty matchup doesn't bother him at all. He hits very well, 328 against lefties this season, and he's seen Yusei Kikuchi before. 7 for 23, 304 batting average versus Yusei Kikuchi. Again, Shohei Ohtani's just such a talented hitter. He knows how to hit the ball to all parts of the ballpark. We like guys like that to record a hit. And since April, Ohtani has only had one back-to-back hitless game. Statistically speaking, he should get at least one hit today. He's just too talented to go back-to-back hitless games. Love him as the first leg of this hit parlay. And then the second leg is going to be Paul Goldschmidt. He faces the lefty David Peterson. We're going to know that Subway Series is concluding later tonight. Peterson allowing a 268 batting average to righties. Goldie has been killing lefties so far. 571 versus lefties this season. So, I mean, batting over 500, we'll take our chances there. He's also batting 348 over the last 7 days and 308 in May. Coming off a hitless game, again, Goldie is in a great spot to record a hit. I love both these guys to record a hit. Parlay them together. It's better than any of the other game picks I could possibly make where I just watch runners get stranded in scoring position. So I love that. Hopefully both those guys do come through. But Austin, got a player prop. Where are you going?
Yeah, I got an outs prop today, and I think he's got a good chance of hitting, and I really hope it does. And if he ends on the hook, you might get another crash out tomorrow. Let's talk with Zach Eflin of the Baltimore Orioles, over 17.5 outs. He needs to go 6 innings. It's minus 130 on Bet365 for 1 unit. Eflin did return back from his injury last start. He did finish short of this line, but we know the Orioles. They just fired Brandon Hyde, and what happened? Well, nothing. Kyle Gibson said, "Oh, you fired him? All right, I don't have to pitch today." Gave you a big 2/3. He didn't make it out of the first inning. He sucked, and so he put a lot of taxing on that bullpen. And if I'm the new manager coming in here, I'm not taking out Zach Eflin, who is probably hands down one of our best pitchers, if top 2 best pitchers we have. So if Eflin even runs into a little bit of trouble in the 6th, I'd be shocked if they take him out early, because they honestly, the bullpen hasn't been any better. So I think Eflin has a little bit of a longer leash here. We saw in his first 3 starts of the year, he went 6 innings pitched, and he did it pretty efficiently. It's kind of Eflin's game, 78, 87, and 73 pitches. Now, he did return in that last start versus the Angels last Sunday, and only went 5. He ended with 83 pitches. I don't know if at 83 pitches, if he ends the 5th today, if they bring him out in the 6th, they certainly could, and see if he can string together a quick inning there. Maybe go 1, 2, 3, and they'll take that. But he also walked 2 guys, and if there's something you know about Eflin, he doesn't walk guys. If you look at his stats on the season, he is 98th percentile in walk percentage last year, 97th this year. So him walking 2 batters, very unlike him. In fact, I think him to walk 2 batters stays like plus 170, so you're getting great value. He just is under 1.5 walks, like minus 200. So again, not a guy that walks a lot, and the Nationals should know that. They should know strikes are coming. They faced a very similar guy, like I believe Andre Plante a few weeks ago, or maybe like honestly last week, and he went into the 8th inning. So he pitched really well, because he's also not a guy that really walks a ton. So they should know strikes are coming, and they should be swinging early and often. This is a team, and the Nationals, if you prior to Gibson, 4 straight righty starters had gone over this line. This season, this has been a Nats offense that has been kind of lackluster. In May, they have a below average walk rate versus righties and an 81 WRC plus versus righties, good for 4th lowest. That even includes the Kyle Gibson disaster class yesterday, and they're still one of the worst, bottom 5 offenses versus righties. So again, I look at a guy in Eflin. He can typically be pretty efficient. He's not a guy that's going out there getting a lot of strikeouts, getting a lot of whiffs. And that's not a bad thing if you're not getting the whiffs. You just need the ball to be put in play and not a 10-pitch AB running up the pitch count. But we saw last year Eflin was over this line at 16 of 28 starts, including 8 of 11 at home. Granted, he did get traded to the Orioles midseason, but he did have 6 starts where he ended with 5 2/3. And if he ends at 5 2/3 today, I'm going to be just pissed. But again, I really think they're going to give him a longer leash here, given that bullpen's been terrible, and they kind of have to, unless he's getting tagged for like 5 earned runs, and fine, no long leash. But if he's giving up 2, runs into a little bit of trouble in the 6th, I won't be shocked if they let him try to finish that trouble, where some teams might take him out early. So again, I look at this as a good spot. Last year, he really struggled third time through the order, which is kind of why he finished a lot of times on 5 2/3, because that's typically that third time through the order. This year, he's been better. Granted, only 4 starts made to his name, but I think the batter's like 2 for 17 third time through the order. So if he can manage that and get out of those jams, I think he has a good chance of getting it done. And I really think Eflin can go out there and get a 6 innings pitched. I love his over 17.5 outs. Now, our third and final play of the day, I talked about it at the top of the show, is our only pick that hit. We'll give this one to everyone today. It's a strikeout hit rate sheet, and it'll be posted in the pinned comment down below. We'll probably cook it up right after we record this video. Every single day to our Dub Club, we give out a hit rate sheet, and it includes like NBA hit rates that we love, including my top 5 NBA ones. And that's kind of how I sometimes base the ladder challenge. And then in the MLB, we always have the top 5 guys on a hit streak. So whoever has the longest hit streak, guys in the top 5 matchups. And then the bottom part is the strikeout hit rate. So it's like yesterday, it included Zach Wheeler to get 6 Ks. It included Matthew Boyd to get, I believe, 4, Pablo Lopez 4, so on and so forth. And that strikeout portion, I believe, has hit at least minimum 10 straight days where we have given out, at least 3, normally 5 strikeout guys. It's only 3 if it's like a 8-game slate or something like that, and we really can't find any we like. But it's at like 10 straight days. So it's really been the only thing we've been able to hit consistently. So we'll probably be leaning into that. I'll post it for free for everyone today, just the strikeout hit rates part. We'll put that in the pinned comment down below when it is ready to go. And hopefully it can deliver another winner. Only going to do it for a half unit. It should come out to about plus money. It's normally where they are. Plus, yesterday's was plus 118 on DraftKings. Normally better value on DraftKings than on FanDuel. So keep that in mind. But either way, you'll check that out. It'll be live in a little bit. Those are our 3 plays. So to recap, strikeout hit rate sheet for a half unit, Eflin over 17.5 outs, and we have the hit parlay with Shohei Ohtani, who's going to hit a nuke first AB to piss me off, but I won't be too mad, and Paul Goldschmidt to take us home on Sunday Night Baseball. But Logan, before we sign out, is there anything else you want to tell the people?
I want to win so badly, and hopefully all these picks go our way. Again, the most agonizing thing about baseball too is the slate is so big. The other picks you consider, and the other picks I considered yesterday, they all hit, and it's just the ones we give out officially are the ones that, of course, just find comical ways to lose. But again, that is why we like doing the hit rate sheet. We like doing the good hitter matchups and stuff, because baseball is such a stat driven sport. So hopefully we can continue to at least hit on like some of those hit rate type portions, because the runners in scoring position, I don't even want to talk about that. But hopefully the strikeouts pay today.
Yeah, you just can't make it up. But hey, still plenty of time to turn the season around. We've turned in a 50-unit season before, and we're going to need to do just that to probably climb out of the negatives here. But we'll probably have we just need to get on a roll and maybe build some long shot parlays, hit 1 or 2 of those puppies, and boom, we're back in the green. Let's try to start with a 3-0 sweep today. I'll post that hit rate sheet at the bottom in the pinned comment in a little bit. Have a great Sunday. Say happy birthday to my wife if you made it that far into the crash out. Either way, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Peace.